Yo, what up guys? Before we get into the video, huge thanks to LED Love for sponsoring today's video. No setup is complete without a set of LED lights. Use their link at the top of my description to get 50% off your purchase. Alright, let's get into the video, boys. Okay, just for some basic context, I'm loading into the server. It's the Fresh Wipe, Rustified Long. Alright, hope you guys enjoy. So I decided to build my base between power plant and launch site, right in the trees by a river. This would give me food and a lot of PvP, considering I'd already seen a bunch of clan bases going up around me. Once I had the base down, I went out to PvP. Alright, let me give you guys some context to what's happening here. All of these people that I've showed you I killed, they're all part of a group named 07. Now, 07 is a group that's known for being unable to win any roams, and they don't really like me. They're really deep, like 20 deep on wipe, and I played with some of their group members in the past, so I knew they'd target me. So I wasn't surprised, naturally, when I got this Discord call.
It wasn't me you killed with the chainsaw, it was Wucky. I'm the one that fucked your ass with the crossbow and DB'd you.
I got two invalids, both were headshots. I was so mad.
On what? Your bow?
Yeah, with my crossing.
That's insane. But yeah, we're literally gonna raid you in 30 seconds, so like, you need to move.
I have 2 garage doors down, but...
It doesn't matter. We're just going through your back foundation, but literally move. Just take your shit and go. I don't want my guys to raid you, because they know who you are, and they're not dealing with the grub. Like, I know you want to fuck with us, but Hobbs will raid you, please.
This area is great. No.
Yeah, I bet it is. You can live up there, just don't fuck with us, dude. We'll raid you so fast.
Let me just make something clear. If you learn anything from my videos, I don't give a shit if you learn about large oil or small oil or any of that stuff from my base builds. Just please, don't back down to clans ever. While ghosting didn't work, I decided to grub to get some more guns so that I could defend myself against this big group. This is from the point of view of O7, the clan who threatened to raid me.
Can I have your piece? Oh! Oh my god!
Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, pretty funny, I know. So after I'd gotten enough guns to defend myself, I took that air supply that you saw earlier in the video and I went out to an iceberg. Mind you, this is still early into wipe, so I had to be careful where I called this in, as it would no question be contested. Once I got to the iceberg, I realized it was near a clan, so I threw it on the back of the iceberg to hope that they wouldn't see the smoke and that the airdrop would go over fine. As you can see, the airdrop was not great, but nonetheless, I ventured home and decided to upgrade my base. I decided to make one of the classic furnace bases, which is a circle instead of a square. On the inside of said base, I decided I'd have peek downs as well. This would act to surprise any clan that came to raid me, as I would now be able to defend myself much, much better than if it were just the classic furnace base. Once I had the base down, I took a minicopter that I'd stolen and went to try and contest Oil Rig. Now, this is still very early into the wipe on a giant server, so my only hope was just to try and get a couple kits out of it at most. I was not expecting to really complete the entire Oil Rig. Clearing the scientists took no time at all, and it wasn't long before I'd called in the heavies. However, this attracted another group that decided to come and counter me. Well, it sucks I was unable to clutch up on oil. This didn't stop me. I decided I'd go and farm some more, all the while avoiding the bigger groups that were already out roaming and raiding. Once I'd farmed up enough, I decided I'd recycle, and then I'd try and make my tier 3. This way I could raid and craft AKs, which would be very helpful. Upon crafting the tier 3, I went to raid a PvP base from a clan nearby. The base was loaded. I don't show it right here, but I'll get to it once I start opening boxes. Once I'd broken this locked box, I saw that there was a row and a half of good guns, tier 2 guns, that I would need in order to defend myself. As PvP, especially early wipe on big servers, does not benefit a solo player. So this would be very, very helpful in order for my playmaking. However, I still had one problem. I didn't have rocket BP yet, so I'd need to find one of those. Boom, rockets and a launcher. This was so helpful since now I could do rocket raids. This opened a whole new window for raiding for me in Rust. Oh, and this, let's just say, remember that big clan that messed with me? Well, I got HV rockets now, so they won't be storing any minicopters on their base. Alright, in all seriousness, I'll stop fucking with them for a little bit and actually focus on myself. So I saw this base that I really wanted to hit. I crafted up an AK, and that group you see bottom left, those are my neighbors. I don't play with them. I'll occasionally help them up with on raids and stuff like that, but they don't have any direct contact to me, and I don't benefit loot-wise from them. Boom. First box, M249, and enough rockets to already pay back for this raid. This was huge. An M249 for solo players allows you so much. Not only is it so much easier to defend your base, but this opens up the possibility of solo helis. Since roof camping with this thing, you can hold off entire Zergs. This was huge, and this raid insanely profitable. As you could see, I made back my loot. So, easy profit raid. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hold up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What the hell, bro? I haven't even gotten any revenge on the clan that threatened to raid me in the beginning. That's no way to end a video. Alright, let's cut to this, boys. Using the rockets that I had profited from the raid previously, along with some sulfur that I had farmed up, I flew over to the clan's base. Now, this was early in the morning, so I didn't expect any of them to be on. Given my very limited amount of resources, my goal was to only cause them as much harm as possible. You know, grief them, break their stuff, really cause them a bit of harm for the stuff they said and did to me, the little solo player. As you can see here, actually a decent amount of sulfur, not to mention the AK kit and all the other guns. It would definitely be worth coming back here with more boom, just to get a little bit deeper into the base and see if there were any more drop boxes that I could loot. Oh boy. Is this how it's gonna be? That is how it's gonna be. Jesus, dude. As you can see here, I'm getting thousands of sulfur back just from their small furnaces, essentially paying for the entire raid in itself. After this point, I destroyed much of their electrical stuff in their base using grenades. This would ensure that they would not be setting up turrets anytime soon, and that I would have free access to their compound in the future. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I just want you to take away from this, guys, that even as a solo player with a small amount of explosives at your disposal, you can still mess with a group. You can still get inside their base and take the loot that they lazily leave in their drop boxes. There is so much you can do. Never let a Zerg bully you. After all, Rust is a game, and anything you can do to make it harder for them is a win for you. Alright, I hope you boys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you later. Peace.